There's a lot of excitement here in northern Malawi because a unique event is in town. Unlike other celebrations, the Mwana Lirenji Food Security Festival goes around rural areas in the country, teaching people about the food they need to grow so they can avoid starving during drought seasons. The festival is sponsored by Story Workshop, a local NGO.
Today, the cost of food has gone up. Actually, it's a worldwide challenge, and Malawi is not spared. And if a farmer could have the food that he or she needs throughout the year from his or her own harvest, it would be very helpful because there would be no need for him or her to go and buy the food.
The idea is, how will the intervention that we're assisting with, how will that help people make structural changes to their own lives so that they can raise themselves out of poverty? I think the idea that we give things directly to people is hopefully wrong. What we should be doing, and I hope we are, is that we're giving people opportunities to help themselves.
Maize is Malawi's staple food, but the crop is constantly threatened by drought. According to aid agencies, half of its 12 million population faced starvation and relied on relief food. But the weather has since improved. With intense government seed and fertilizer distribution, Malawi currently produces a surplus of maize and has even exported grain to countries like Zimbabwe. Wilson Nyirenda lives with his wife Lonis and their 5 children in Mgalama village. Though they eat at least twice a day, Wilson says that life is extremely difficult during drought.
We didn't have even food. We were staying maybe 5 to 6 days without eating. It was a problem indeed for the whole area.
It's why the Mwana Lirenji Food Festival set up a community kitchen here to teach people how to cook staples other than nsima or stiff maize meal porridge.
We are pounding groundnuts.
Rhoda Zulu works for the festival.
We would like to have enough food in the villages throughout the year without relying only on maize, because at some point the maize granary is replenished, so it is depleted, so we have to rely on other foods. But what we are saying is we have to change our foods regularly. Today we eat nsima, tomorrow we eat the bananas, the other day we eat the Irish potatoes and the sweet potatoes, so that as we do that regularly, we might have the whole year round having enough staples in our homestead.
Napunzira kapikidwe takasintha zamagura sikisi nasambira kupika kwa zikao for display t-shirt bwino dipange my vest zabambo 13. We are trying to get the kids to get involved in the food security festival. First of all, we're trying to say by the time they're parents, we shouldn't be talking about food insecurity again.
When it's time to eat, the women take turns to introduce their meals.
My name is Lonis Nyirende, and our group has prepared cassava nsima. We also included some vegetables that will protect our bodies from diseases and improve our blood supply.
Lonis's husband is very impressed by the meal.
So do you think your wife's cooking has improved?
Yes, it's improved, really improved indeed, really improved.
But a change of diet won't be easy for many. Farmers like Wilson already grow other staples like sweet potatoes, but they are reserved for sale. At the same time, the soil in the area is poor, and with irregular rain, Wilson has to constantly irrigate his land.
The problem that I have here is lack of fertilizer, so that maybe I can harvest enough food for my family.
The government has subsidized fertilizer to about $6, but Wilson can't afford it. So Lonis takes very little to the mill whenever they harvest.
Although my husband works extremely hard in the field without fertilizer, we can't grow enough maize to feed our children.
To help solve this, the Mwanali Renji Festival is teaching farmers to make their own manure. Made from ashes and chicken waste, the mixture is said to last for up to 2 years. The community is later shown the different ways they can use the manure in their farms. Wilson is already trying the fertilizer out on his farm. Once the festival is over, he and others here will be keen to see if at all they'll benefit from what they've learned, and if it can help them cope better the next time there's drought.